This morning in Life Lessons, we are discussing a topic many of us know too well, burnout. So here to help combat that rundown feeling is Delatorro McNeal II, a peak performance expert and the best-selling author of Shift into a Higher Gear, Better Your Best, Live Life to the Fullest. Better Your Best. I like that. Delatorro, good morning to you.
Awesome to be back. Love you all so much.
We're talking about burnout and you're smiling. That's true.
It's not burned out.
Not at all. Not at all.
Topic. You're passionate about helping the rest of us. What is burnout exactly?
Burnout is so cool. I'm so glad to be here with you guys. We're going to have a great time. Burnout is a state, basically, of mental, physical, and emotional exhaustion. And I would even add spiritual exhaustion due to prolonged stress. And I believe that one of the biggest reasons why we experience burnout is because we make work, obligation, and chores 10 times more important and prioritized in our life than we do rest, recovery, balance, and reset. So one of the things that I talk about in chapter 12 of Shift to a Higher Gear is if we want to achieve our big goals, we have to make more room for the things that we want in our life because we consume so much stuff each and every day without pushing off of our plate the things that no longer belong.
There's so much time and room
There's only so much we can do.
Good. So how can you tell if you're physically, mentally, or emotionally exhausted?
So our bodies remember what our brain tries to forget or suppress. I'm going to say that again. Our bodies remember what our brain tries to forget or suppress. So we have to pay attention to headaches. Are you experiencing an increase in headaches? What about heart palpitations, right? What about digestive issues, right? Are you eating too much? Maybe not eating enough? Sleep. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you not getting enough sleep? Are you constantly up super early in the morning? These are clues that your body can't tell the difference between your stressed out professional life and what's supposed to be your peaceful personal life.
All right. So now that we've identified these symptoms, Delatorro, what can you do if you are run down and you want to get that light back?
Craig, let's go. Let's get the light, baby.
I'm here for the sermon.
Let's get a vacation. First thing we got to do is we got to take a big sabbatical. We got to take a break away. When I hit burnout, I had to go to Sedona. So I took a beautiful trip to Sedona. It was amazing. It was incredible, and I got the reset that was necessary.
Oh, you're not kidding. There you go.
That's right. On that vacation number 2, I asked a powerful question, Chanel. I said, "Is the work that I'm doing bringing me joy every single day?" Dylan, we have to do work that we love.
But sometimes you have to just work to get money and you don't love it.
Exactly.
You're doing it. So what do?
So you make the shift so that way you don't have to cash in personal fulfillment for professional gain. You can do what you love and you can get paid for it. I've been speaking for 23 years to corporations all over the world. I've never taken a sabbatical from speaking because my career gives me joy. It doesn't take joy away from me, right? Third thing we have to do is movement. We got to exercise. Craig, you just did it, right? With Pilates, right? We got to get movement in that we enjoy and movement that inspires us to continue to exercise on a daily basis. We got to reach out and ask for help. Why? Because every single one of us graduated from the university if I can do it all by myself. And help is not a cuss word. Ask for the help you need and learn how to set better, healthy boundaries around your life. So that way you can burn brightly without burning out.
You mentioned better boundaries. How do you do that? Sometimes it's easier said than done.
Chanel, we have to start with self-honesty. Honesty about our own personal and professional limitations. Once we get clear about what our own limitations are, we have to communicate those limitations, Dylan, to those that we love and we care about, those that are working around us.
The other person?
It's all right. At the end of the day, it's our truth. We have to be willing to stand, Craig, in our own truth. And the last thing we got to be willing to do is practice what's called healthy selfishness.
Oh, I like that.
And what that means is put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you try to help anybody else. 2 of us stuck in quicksand can't get anybody free. Somebody has to be on a solid foundation to pull the other one out.
I like that. You also recommend living your life in 3D. What is that?
So, listen, I love this. Who doesn't love a good 3D movie, right?
Right.
So I'm here in New York to be on the Today Show, of course, but also Saturday was my 47th birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you so much. So birthdays celebrate length of years, Craig.
Yeah.
Right? So, and most of us think that if we live 80 years, we live the full life. Nah, because the way you measure something is through length, width, and depth. So we have to learn how to live 3-dimensionally. When was the last time your friends asked you to go to a restaurant with cake and balloons to celebrate Happy Width Day or Happy Depth Day? It doesn't happen because we were taught the only way you measure substance is in birthdays.
Right, longevity.
Yes, longevity. But we need a wider perspective, widen our vocabulary, deepen our love, deepen our understanding, deepen our education. And the more that we can live long, wide, and deep, the more we can live 3D and we can shift out of burnout and we can get into burning bright.
You kind of gave me a light bulb moment. It seems like of all the things you're talking about today, you live the examine life, right? And so there are a lot of people who they go through life and they're just kind of meh, but sometimes it takes, you have to really do the work to be able to get to that
we got to
peace
be intentional about the life that we desire to live so that we can live it to the fullest, because the truth is work is like weeds. It will encroach on as much of our personal life as we allow it to.
If you had a church, I would be a member. In the back screaming amen.
You feel what I'm saying, brother? Absolutely.
That was good.
Always
Thank you so much.
All right.